Let me bring in Ambassador Veena Sikri, former diplomat, on the broadcast. We also have Dr. Arvind Singh Tejawat from the University of Kelaniya in Sri Lanka joining us live. Major Mohammed Ali Shah, defense analyst, is live with us. Professor Madhav Narapat, editorial director of the Sunday Guardian, is also joining us live. Okay, let me also quickly, in fact, bring in Major Mohammed Ali Shah, who's also joining us at this point. Major Mohammed Ali Shah, your reaction to this stand taken by India, and also the fact that China has obviously been very rattled, it seems, by this growing proximity of India and Sri Lanka.
India always takes a very mature, very calculated, very balanced, very reasonable stand, always. In fact, our foreign policy has been praised by our not-so-friendly neighborhood, by Imran Khan as well. So yes, the stand taken over here was absolutely clear. And also one more thing, a point to be observed. When Yon 5 was coming to Sri Lanka, and Sri Lanka initially had said we have denied them the permission, the same time from Pakistan the PNS Taimur was coming, to which Sri Lanka had allowed. They said, okay, we'll give you permission. Now, do you think it can be a coincidence where Pakistani ships and Chinese ships are coming? No, obviously not. Definitely not. I will never believe that. So they obviously was a larger picture involved there. Now, Yon 5, which they say it's a research vessel, all hogwash. China, they are experts at lying, at psychological warfare, information warfare. It is evident to the naked eye. It has got radars on it. So many radars. Externally, so many radars. Internally, God knows what must be having on the ship. It is definitely a surveillance vessel used for spying. In the last 4 years, there have been 8 attempts by China, more than 8 in fact, of spying. And Yon 5 has a radius of over 750 kilometers to actually tap in there. Which means our entire port of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, out of Odisha, they would be at risk. So yes, most certainly, and they parked there for some time, and Sri Lanka later on said, okay, we would give them permission. What pressure did they have? Well, I understand the fact that Sri Lanka has given their port on a 99-year-old lease to China, Hambantota port. I understand that. I understand their pressure. I understand the fact that we've given an aid of over $3.8 billion to Sri Lanka. We've always stood by them. And I understand the fact that they must be in a dilemma. They must be between the devil and the deep sea. And they must have had their own reasons. Fine. But then very fact remains that India's stand right now, Mr. S. Jaishankar, his stand conveys it all. His stand has always, be it buying oil from Russia, be it anything. Our stand has always been crystal clear, very logical, and something which is praiseworthy there.
Yes, word closing comment, Mohammed Ali Shah.
I'll quickly conclude by saying that India's foreign policy regarding India's way of dealing with any situation has been exceptional. It's been something which exemplary. That is the only reason why we saw during the midst of the peak of the Russia-Ukraine war as well, we saw so many diplomatic visits. We saw visits of so many head of states coming to India and seeking guidance and advice and help and whatnot. So yes, most certainly, I would like to tell our foreign policy makers, आप आगे बढ़ो, हम तुम्हारे साथ हैं.
A quick break on that note. My thanks to all of our guests for joining us on this discussion.